what's up? This is Gary with GameStorm, and today I thought I'd do something that I don't normally do. I'm going to do a review on Alisia Dragoon for the Sega Genesis. Alisia Dragoon was released in North America in 1992 and was developed by Game Arts and Gainax and published by Sega. Alisia is the daughter of a sorcerer who has imprisoned the main villain, Baldur, in a cocoon and sent it into outer space. Her father is in turn tortured to death by Baldur's followers. When the villain crashes back to the planet and begins to awaken, Alisia sets out to defeat him and his followers. The American and European versions of the game promoted a different backstory. They advertised Alisia as a gladiator who champions the cause of the people with her 4 pet companions. Her task is to eradicate the evil monsters and the source of their production, a silver star that has crashed to Earth. This is an action platformer with some light RPG elements such as leveling up Alisia's life bar and attack, and you can also upgrade the 4 creatures that help you out. The creatures are a fire-breathing dragon, a boomerang-throwing lizard, a phoenix-like bird that can clear all enemies off the screen, and a fireball creature. My favorites to use are the lizard and the phoenix, but the dragon is good in a boss battle. The fireball creature is the most useless because he attacks by touching the enemy, but he is useful in one of the levels. Alisia attacks by shooting lightning from her hands, and it locks onto enemies and destroys them, but if you hold the attack for too long, then you will deplete the energy used for the attack and have to wait for it to build back up. If you let it charge all the way up, then there is a quick attack that clears all enemies off the screen except for a boss. This game is pretty easy at first, but the difficulty ramps up pretty quick, and it becomes very difficult in later levels. Alisia controls well, and her attack is pretty unique for an action platforming game. There is also some strategy involved with figuring out which creature is best for the level you are on. You're given no continues when you start out, but you can find them in the game. They look like a doll version of Alisia, and there aren't very many of them. You can recharge your health with the blue vials and the health of your creatures with meat that you find in the game. Your creatures can be damaged and also die, and the only way to bring a dead creature back is to find a resurrection item. You'll also find all the upgrades in the game, as they are not just rewarded to you for reaching a certain level. The music in this game is pretty good. It's not something I'd listen to outside of the game, though. The graphics are good, but I've seen better on the Genesis. Overall, it's a pretty good game, and I'd recommend picking it up if you can find it for a decent price. Well, I hope you enjoyed my review of Alisia Dragoon for the Sega Genesis, and if you did, give us a thumbs up. Check out our Facebook page and our Twitter page. And this has been Gary with Game Storm. Thanks for watching.